Krishna, welcome all the devotees for the Sunday program, Sunday morning program, love this program. Hare Krishna. Today we are going to discuss about the verse Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 15, text number 11. Canto 1, Chapter 15, text number 11. It's a long purport. 1:15:11. Yo no Jehovah Vana Vidya Duranta Kritra Durvasaso Dhirachita Ayitagra Gaudiya Sakanna System Ubayudya Yatas Trilokim Triptam Amastita Sarire Vinimagna Sangaha Vinimagna Sangaha Yonaji Kopa Vanayekya Duranta Kircha Durvasasori Rachita Aitagra Bhogyaha Sakanna Sistam Ubayudya Yatas Trilokim Triptam Amaste Sarire Vidimagna Sangha Yona Juko Pavanayeka Drutta Kricha Durvasa Sori Rachita Ayuddha Pravagyaha Sakanna Sistam Ubayukya Yatas Tritlogam Triptam Amasta Sarire Vinimagna Sangaha Yona Jugo Pavanayeka Drutta Kricha दुर्वाससोरिरचित अयुग्रभाग्यः साकर्णशिष्टम् उपयुज्य यतस्त्रिलोकीम् तृप्तामस्ति शरीरे विनिमग्न संगः
योनो युगोपवन एत्य दुरंत कृच्छा
योनयोगोपवनयेत्य दुरंत कृच्छा
दुर्वाससोरिर चितादयुक्ताग्र भंगयः
दुर्वाससोरिरचित अयुग्रभाग्यः
चाकर्णशिष्टमुपयुज्य यतस्त्रिलोकीम्
साकर्णशिष्टमुपयुज्य यतस्त्रिलोकीम्
तृप्तामस्तसलिले
विनिमग्नसंगः तृप्तामस्तसलिले विनिमग्नसंगः
योनो जुगोपवनेत्य दुरान्तकृच्छा
योनो जुगोपवनेत्य दुरन्तकृच्छा
दुर्वाससोरिर चितादयुक्ताग्र भूया
दुर्वाससोरिरचितयुक्ताग्रभूयः
शाकस्त्रिशिष्टमुपयुज्य यतस्त्रिलोकीम्
साकर्णशिष्टमुपयुज्य यतस्त्रिलोकीम्
सलिलो
तृप्तामस्तसलिले विनिमग्नसंगः
योनो जुगोपवनेत्य दुरन्तकृच्छा
योनो जुगोपवनेत्य दुरन्तकृच्छा
दुर्वाससोरिरचितयुक्ताग्रभूयः
दुर्वाससोरिरचितयुक्ताग्रभाग्यः
साकर्णशिष्टमुपयुज्य यतस्त्रिलोकीम्
साकर्णशिष्टमुपयुज्य यतस्त्रिलोकीम्
तृप्तामस्तसलिले विनिमग्नसंगः
तृप्तामस्तसलिले विनिमग्नसंगः
योनो जुगोपवनयेत्य दुरन्तकृच्छा
दुर्वाससोरिरचित अयुग्रभाग्यः साकर्णशिष्टमुपयुज्य यतस्त्रिलोकीम् तृप्तामस्तसलिले विनिमग्नसंगः योनो जुगोपवनेत्य दुरन्तकृच्छा दुर्वाससोरिरचितयुक्ताग्रभूयः साकर्णशिष्टमुपयुज्य यतस्त्रिलोकीम् तृप्तामस्तसलिले विनिमग्नसंगः Indians one two.
योनो जुगोपवनेत्य दुरन्तकृच्छा
योनो जुगोपवनेत्य दुरन्तकृच्छा दुर्वाससोरिरचितयुक्ताग्रभूयः साकर्णशिष्टमुपयुज्य यतस्त्रिलोकीम् तृप्तामस्तसलिले विनिमग्नसंगः word to word meaning. Yaha, one who, Naha, us, Jugopa, gave protection, Bane, forest, Etya, getting in, Duranta, dangerously, Kritra, trouble, Durvasa, Survasa Saha, of Durvasa. Adi, enemy. In the Gaudiya village, Mahaprabhuji. Rachita, fabricated by Ayuta, 10,000. Agrabu, one who eats before. Yaha, that person. Saka, by Saka, the system. Remnants of footstep. Ubakyuga, having accepted. Yataha, because three lokim, all the three words, Tirtha, satisfied, amongst the thought within the mind, Salire, while in the water, Vinimagna, Virindra Sankaha, all within the water. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Translation, please repeat me. During our exile, Durvasa Muni, who eat with his 10,000 disciples, intrigued with our enemies to put us in dangerous trouble. At that time, he, Lord Krishna, simply by accepting the remnants of food, saved us. By his accepting food, thus the assembly of Munis, while bathing in the river, felt sometimes fed, and all the three words were also satisfied. Purport, Durvasa Muni. Actually, you don't want to repeat this, I will read it, just to hear. A powerful mystic Brahmana determined to observe the principle of religion with great vows and under strict austerities. His name is associated with many historical events, and it appears that the great mystic could be both easily satisfied and easily annoyed like Lord Shiva. When he was satisfied, he could do tremendous good to the servitor. But if he was dissatisfied, he could bring about the greatest calamity. Kumari Kunti, at her father's house, under her minister, all kinds of services to all great Brahmanas, and being satisfied with a good reception, Durvasa Muni benedicted her with their power to call any demigod she desired. It is understood that he was a plenary incarnation of Lord Shiva, and thus he could be either easily satisfied or annoyed. He was a great devotee of Lord Shiva, and by Lord Shiva's order, he accepted the priesthood of King Swetaketu because of king's performance of sacrifice for 100 years. Sometimes he used to visit the parliamentary assembly of the heavenly kingdom of Indradeva. He could travel in space by his great mystic power, and it is understood that he traveled a great distance through space. Even up to the Vaikuntha planet, beyond material space, he traveled all these long distance within 1 year. During his quarrel with King Ambarisha, the great devotee and emperor of the world, he had about 10,000 disciples, and whenever he visited and became a guest of the great Kshatriya kings, he used to be accompanied by a number of followers. Once he visited the house of Duryodhana, the enemy cousin of Maharaja Yudhishthira. Duryodhana was intelligent enough to satisfy the Brahmana by all means, and the great Rishi wanted to give some direction to Duryodhana. Duryodhana knew his mystic power and knew also that the mystic Brahmana is dissatisfied could cause some havoc, and thus he designed to engage the Brahmana to show his wrath upon his enemy cousin, the Pandavas. When the Rishi wanted to award some benediction to Duryodhana, the latter wished that he should visit the house of Maharaja Yudhishthira, who was the eldest and chief amongst all his cousins. But by his request, he would go to him after he had finished his meal with Queen Draupadi. Duryodhana knew that after Draupadi's dinner, it would be impossible for Maharaja Yudhishthira to receive such a large number of Brahmanas. And thus the Rishi would be annoyed and would create some trouble for his cousin Maharaja Yudhishthira. That was the plan of Duryodhana. Durvasa Muni agreed to this proposal and he approached the king in exile according to the plan of Duryodhana. After the king and Draupadi had finished their meals, on his arrival at the door of Maharaja Yudhishthira, he was at once well received and the king requested him to finish his noontime religious rites in the river, for by that time the foodstuff would be prepared. Durvasa Muni, along with his large number of disciples, went to take bath in the river. The Maharaja Yudhishthira was in great anxiety about the rest. As long as Draupadi had not taken her meal, food could be served at any number of guests. But the Rishi, by the plan of Duryodhana, reached there after Draupadi had finished her meals. When the devotees are put into difficulty, they have an opportunity to recollect the Lord with rapt attention. So, Draupadi was thinking of Lord Krishna in their dangerous position, and the all-pervading Lord could at once know the dangerous position of his devotees. He therefore came there on the scene and asked Draupadi to give whatever food she might have in their stock. On her being so requested by the Lord, Draupadi was sorrowful because the Supreme Lord asked her for some food and she was unable to supply it at that time. She said to the Lord that the mysterious dish which she had received from the Sun God could supply any amount of food if she herself had not eaten. But on that day she had already taken her meals, and thus they were in danger. By expressing her difficulties, she began to cry before the Lord, as only a woman would do in such a position. The Lord, however, asked Draupadi to bring up the cooking pot to see if there was any particle of foodstuff left. And on Draupadi's doing so, the Lord found some particle of vegetable sticking on the pot. The Lord at once picked it up and ate it. After doing so, the Lord asked Draupadi to call for a guest, the company of Durvasa. Bhima was sent to call them from the river. Bhima said, "Why are you delayed, sir? Come on. The food is ready for you." But the Brahmanas, because of Lord Krishna accepting the little particle of food, felt sometimes fed, even while they were in the water. They thought that since Maharaja Yudhishthira must have prepared many valuable dishes for them, and since they were not hungry and could not eat, the king would feel very sorrowful. So it was better not to go there. Thus they decided to go away. This incident proves that the Lord is the greatest mystic and therefore he is known as Yogeshwara. Another instruction is that every householder must offer food to the Lord and the result will be that everyone, even a company of this numbering 10,000, will be satisfied because of Lord being satisfied. That is the way of devotional service. So this is a very long, but it's a kind of a story. Bhagavad Gita. Prabhu, Bhagavad Gita. English.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Om Namo Buddhaya Narayanaya Krishna Krishna Gopesha Gaudiya Kanda Radha Kanda Namaste Tapta Kanda Gaurani Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Japa Sudhe Devi Pranami Hari Pancha Kalpa Dharma Shabhav Sadhupi Yevacha Padita Ram Bhavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So we are going to discuss chapter 1, chapter 15, verse number 11. During our exile, Durvasa Muni, who eats with his 10,000 disciples, imbued with our enemies to put us in dangerous trouble. At that time, he, Lord Krishna, simply by accepting the remnants of food, saved us. By his accepting food, thus, the assembly of Munis, while bathing in the river, felt substantially fed, and all the three words were also satisfied. So this verse spoken by whom? Not Kunti. This is by Krishna. Okay. So Durvasa Muni is a very mystic Muni. Specifically, he is a very mystic Muni. So Durvasa Muni, wherever he go, they will satisfy him. If he is satisfied, he will give the benediction. If he is not satisfied, then he will give the curse. As said in the purport from my purport, he is like Lord Shiva. He is the incarnation of Lord Shiva. He is like Lord Shiva. So to satisfy Lord Shiva, it is very easy. And if you are satisfied, then he will give the prediction. If you are not satisfied, then he will get angry. So Durvasa Muni also have the same quality. So one time what happened? Durvasa Muni, this is before this beginning of the Kunti stage, when before marriage of Kunti Maharani. The Kunti Boja is the king, the Kunti's father. So Durvasa Muni visited the palace, Kunti Boja's palace. All the servants are afraid by seeing Durvasa Muni, because Durvasa Muni, he will get angry quickly and he will do the curse. So what happened? Everybody running, all the servants running here and there. Nobody ready to serve them. Everybody asking leave. I'm not feeling well. They need to leave letters. So nobody ready to serve. Because everybody is afraid. Even the king also afraid to serve. Because if the king got the curse, the entire kingdom will go off. So he is also afraid to serve the king. So at that time, the Kunti Maharani, she was very young. She was very 10 years old. Then the Maharaja sent her to serve the Muni. See, even at the age of 10 also, during that time, the girls are serving the people. If in our house, if somebody comes, in the current situation, our child, they not even know that how to invite them. They need to at least give some water. That kind of culture also now it is reducing. People are not knowing that. But during that time, Kunti Maharani, at the 10 years of age, she was serving the Muni, great Muni, mystic Muni. She was serving very well. He served the Muni the whole year, 1 year, full, the 365 days, she served. The first day, how she served the Muni, the similar way she served in the last day also, without any deviation. Normally, if some guest come to our house, what will happen? First day, we will serve them with the varieties, all the varieties will be there. Right? We will serve, we will ask them to sit and we will feed them. Next day, what will happen? The varieties will reduce. We will give some 4-5 varieties and we will sit along with them and we will share. Okay, if you want to take, we will eat. We will eat. Third day, what will happen? I didn't prepare anything. In the current situation, we will order Sugi or Zomato and we will have it. Fourth day, I am going out, better you go. So this is the way current situation, right? And we'll expect that if you are coming to our house, currently we are expecting that they will inform us before. We call on WhatsApp when you are coming, how many days you are going to stay there. So accordingly I will plan. But the early days there is no communication. The guest Aditi, they will come at any time without informing you. And during that time the guest used to stay in our house month, sometimes 6 months, sometimes 1 year also. Elder people came over here. They will stay. I used to see in my house the elder, my uncles, some relatives, some distant relative, even though they are maybe distant relative, they used to come to our house. They maybe stay in our house 3 months, 6 months when we were a child. Now is it possible? Somebody come to our house, they stay 3 months, 6 months, 3-4 days, that's enough. So there is a story in our village. They used to say the bridegroom, when he newly got married, so the groom asked his father, I'm going to in-laws house, when should I come back? Then the father told, when you see your face, you come back. When you see my face, you come back, what is this meaning? You will see your face, then you will come back. Like that he told. Then he went to his in-laws place, and the first day as discussed, they were in all the varieties. His mother-in-law, with the love, she is feeding him. So all the varieties, some 16 to 20 varieties, he is having all the first day. The next day, like I said, mother-in-law also sat along with him. Okay, we will eat together, like that. Only upma. Upma and sugar they had. The third day, the groom asked, I want food. Go to the kitchen there. The pot, yesterday's rice is there with water. Eat. You can have it. Then he went to the kitchen and he opened the pot. In the rice, there is a water top. In the water, he saw his face. Then he remembered his father told him, when you see your face, you come back. So he used to come back. Then he came back to her. But it is, jokingly, they used to say that, in Tamil, we used to say that, Virundum Marundum Moonurang. If you go for the feast, and if you take any medicine, it should be for 3 days. If it is going beyond 3 days, you won't, there is some problem. If it is a medicine, there is a problem. Which is more problem, you have in your body, you have more problem. You need to take the alternatives. And if you go for a feast, you should not stay more than 3 days. That means you won't get respect after 3 days anywhere. So that's why you have to go as a guest, as a meditation medicine should be for 3 days. That is nominal. The echo is there.
It's fine.
So that's why it is only for 3 days you have to take most. Otherwise, say that's the reason only the sannyasis, if you see sannyasis, they won't stay more than 3 days in any place. They will move here and there, They will always travel. First of all, for them, they should not attach the place first. There should not be any attachment. So there is a rule, they have to leave. Another one, any guest, only 3 days only the people will have the patience and they will take care of them nicely. After that, after 3 days, they won't bother. So that's the reason the sannyasis, they used to stay in one place only for 3 days and they will move. But the Durvasa Muni, what we are discussing, he stayed 1 year in Kuntiboja's palace. The 1 year, the first day till the last day, the same way Kunti was serving. So he was so happy and he gave them, because if the Durvasa Muni got happy, he will give the benediction. So these are a Lord incarnation, these are Lord plans. This is the arrangement of Lord. He has to go and he has to give the benediction so that he will get them. These are the arrangement of Lord. So Durvasa Muni got satisfied, he was happy how the way he was served for a year. So he was about to leave, then she came and get the blessing of him. Then he blessed her that she gave one mantra to her. So if you Which whenever you remember some demigods, then you recite this mantra, then you get the child. Like that, he got the benediction. She was very 10-year-old. She don't know what is the mantra, why he gave this mantra, what is the use of it, she don't know. Then immediately she came out and she wanted to test that, whether it is power, is it really he is going to work or not. Then he saw sun god. Then he remembered sun god and she recited the mantra. Then the boy child, who is that boy? Karna. So the story is a big story, but to cut short, we are talking about Durvasa Muni. He is a hero today. So Durvasa Muni, if he got happy, if he is satisfied, then he will do the benediction. So he gave the benediction to Kunti. Any demigods he can remember and he can get the child. He will say this mantra, get the child. So later that was useful for her to get the Pandavas. Because of the curse, Pandu cannot give the child. So that time it is disclosed that I have this mantra. Then with the permission of Pandu, she recited and she got the 5 children. So that is the benediction. So this is one of the story. He is satisfied and he gave the benediction to Kunti. Another time, see, he used to always roam here and there, right? He is a Rishi Muni. Always along with him, always he used to take all the disciples. He has 10,000 disciples. So always he used to roam along with all the 10,000 disciples here and there. Another day, he visited Ambarish Maharaj. Ambarish Maharaj is a great devotee of Lord Krishna. So, actually, Ambarish Maharaj, the devotional service he used to do, he only used all his body and his senses only for the service of the Lord only. If you want to see using his eyes, he see only the Lord's statue. If you want to hear the Lord's name only, you will hear through his ears. The song you will hear, Kirtan you will hear. And if you smell the flowers offered for the Lord, that he smell, using his nose for smelling the flowers offered to the Lord. And he will eat only the prasadam, what is offered to the Lord. Only eat that prasadam only he will eat. And he will use his legs only to go to temple. Lord's name. He uses his hands to do some service to the Lord, to worship the Lord and clap. Only for the Lord's service only he will use. So all his body part, all his senses only he will use. That kind of dedicated devotee he was. A great devotee, Ambarish Maharaj. So, but one day what happened? He was doing the Ekadasi Vrata. So the next day is a Paran. So he used to break the Vrata. So to break the Vrata, what happened? He was about to break the Vrata. So at that time, during that time, Durvasa Muni entered his palace. Then by because some Rishi Muni coming to this palace, not only palace, if some guest came to our house, what we do? First, before taking food, anything, we have to first serve them, then we need to take our food. Because Aditi Deva Bhava. What is the meaning of that? Yeah, there is Aditi means guest. Who are coming guest without informing to us. Those guests are like a Lord. Lord is coming to our house. So how we will treat the Lord, the same way we will treat the guest house. So Ambarish Maharaj, he was a great devotee of the Lord, so he obeyed of this rule. Okay, Durvasa Muni entering our palace, so we have to, I am serving first. Then he asked Durvasa Muni, so I'm going to break the fast, let us together break the fast and we'll have first, we'll serve you to take the prasad. Then Durvasa Muni told, I came from long distance and my disciples are very tired, so we want to take bath first, then we will come back, then we will break the fast together. Then Ambarish Maharaj ready to wait for that. Okay, he was waiting. But Durvasa Muni went to the river, he was taking bath. Long time they are enjoying, all the disciples they are enjoying in the river. This Ambarish Muni, the Paran time, we have to break the fast within the Paran time. Right? We have to sometimes 6:30, 10:30, within 10:30 we have to break the fast. Otherwise, it is not the fasting won't consider it as a fasting. Ekadasi fasting. So Durvasa Muni, they were in the river only. They were just enjoying the river. There was long distance they came, so they want to refresh themselves. So they entered the river. They were taking bath. Here, the time is about to complete, but all the ministers are saying to Ambarish Maharaj to break the fast. Then he was hesitant to take because guest came to our house. How can I break without the guest? So just wait for them. Till the last moment, they waited. Then one of the ministers, he gave the idea. Okay. Breaking the fast, we have to take something. Then only it is breaking the fast. And it is also there, if you take only water, that is also fasting. Right? For fasting, we can take water. One is nirjal without water, and another type is taking water, we can fast from the grains. So better you take little water. It is break also. One category we can take it as, one side we can take it as it's your fast or break because you are nirjal. If you take little water, it is a break in the fast. And another side, even though in the fasting we can allow to take water, so that it is not breaking us. So we can consider both the things. So better you drink little water. Okay? The Durvasa Muni came, then we can take together, we can go for the Prasada. Then he was half-heartedly sorry. The Muni issue is there, how can alone I can take the fast? He was thinking in that way. Then all the compulsion of all the ministers, he was about to take the break the fast, or take the water. He was drinking the water, that time immediately Durvasa Muni came with the disciples. By seeing that, he got angry. How come you can do this? I am the Aditi, I am the guest. With 10,000 disciples, I came over here and a great Rishi. You not even give the respect to me. You are alone, you are going to do the fasting. First of all, you need to take care of the guest. So he got so much angry, and in the anger, he pulled his hair and threw it down. Then one Asura, one demon came out of that. And he ordered the demon to kill the king, attack the king. Then, in the Lord's hand, Sudarshan Chakra will be there, right? Sudarshan Chakra, without the permission of the Lord, it came out, directly came out and it killed the Asuras. But whatever the Asura came, immediately it came out and killed the Asura. Because we can't think that Lord is there in the spiritual world, we are there in the earth, Ambarish Maharaj is there in the earth. So much distance are there. How the Sudarshan Chakra was traveled with this much distance? The Lord is everywhere. So Sudarshan Chakra immediately appeared and it killed the Asura. And it was behind Durvasa Muni, trying to kill him. So that's what he mentioned in this sloka. That the Prabhupada mentioned. 1 year, Durvasa Muni roaming all the places. He was first going to Indra, please save me. He is going to Lord Shiva, please save me. No, this Vishnu's Sudarshan Chakra, I can't say. Go to, first Indra told, go to Brahma. Brahma told, go to Shiva. I can't tell, go to Shiva. Shiva told, I can't tell, this is Lord's one, go to Vishnu only. He can only save me. Then he went to Lord Shiva. Sorry, Lord Vishnu. Then he was saying that Sudarshan Chakra following me, trying to kill me, please save me. You see, he has the power to go to all the 3 lokas. He is even Vaikuntha Loka. So there is the Vaikuntha Loka, he is meant to Vaikuntha Loka also to save himself. Sudarshan Chakra trying to kill him. So the Vaikuntha Lada will reach, then he fell down on Vishnu's feet and he is begging the Lord, please save me. Susan Chakra is begging. Then the Lord told, I never leave him. Since you offended a devotee, the Vaishnava, it's a Vaishnava, I can't help. So the only solution is that Vaishnava need to forgive you. There is no other way. I can't do anything. I can't control Sudarshan Chakra. Even Sudarshan Chakra, I won't stop. Only that devotee whom you offended, that Vaishnava need to forgive you, and only he can stop Sudarshan Chakra. That's what he told. Then there is no other option for Durvasamuni. Then he came back from Vaikuntha over to Ambarish Maharaj, where he is saying. Then he fell down on Ambarish Maharaj. Please save me. Ambarish Maharaj shocked. What happened? He's a great Muni falling on my legs. Then he prayed, immediately prayed to the Sudarshan Chakra. Please forgive me. Then Sudarshan Chakra, Sudarshan, he is also a personified, right? So Chakra personified. He is also a living entity. He is a soul. Then Sudarshan Chakra told, see, he offended you. He is a devotee of the Lord. How can he offend a devotee of the Lord? Then he said, he asked for forgiveness. If at all any mistake happened because of him, treat that I did that mistake. If you at all, if you want to give any punishment, give it to me. It's because of me, my mistake. I did a mistake. Without taking care of the guest, I was about to break my fast. That is my mistake. That is the aparadh I did. So first you kill me, then you can kill him. Then he asked. Then Sudarshan Chakra understand, okay. He realized, okay, she's a great soul, great devotee. See, that's the quality of the devotee. If at all we are devotee ready to take care, the offense, whatever the offense, the blame, everything is ready to take and to save the others. So that's the way the Ambarish Maharaj begged the Sudarshan Chakra. Then the Sudarshan Chakra stopped, went back to Lord's hand. So from this story, what we can understand, what is we are discussing about Durvasamuni's character. Right? So Durvasamuni, here he got angry. So if at all angry happened, what is happening? He can't control himself. He wanted to kill somebody. So he created a demon immediately and asked to kill the Lord, kill the devotee of the Lord, kill the Vaishnava also. Because of his anger, he forgot that he is a devotee of the Lord, great devotee of the Lord, he is a great devotee, great king. Everything is gone because of his anger. So this is the quality of the Durvasamuni. If he is happy, then he will give the prediction. If he is angry, then he will give the curse. So here, Vishnu, what is saying that when they were in the exile, one day what happened? Again, this is that story. Durvasamuni now visiting Duryodhana's palace. So Duryodhana, he knows that he is a mystic Muni. So if he is not satisfied, he will curse us. So he is taking care of him very well. Durvasamuni was happy with the service of Duryodhana. He was so much happy, and finally he asked all the Durvasamuni, he about to leave. Then he asked, what if you want any prediction? Asked him, yes, I am so satisfied with your service. That's what Durvasamuni told to Duryodhana. Duryodhana told, okay, my cousin brothers, Pandavas, they are in the exile, they are in the forest. Better you meet them, because they will get some happiness, and they will some sukriti they will get by seeing you. They will be happy. So better you meet them. That is the prediction I want. See, it is not really his real intention to give them a boon or something, give them goodness to them. It is not his intention. His intention is, because they are already in the forest, and 10,000 disciples are there. If they went there, what will happen? They can't serve, then he will get angry, then he will curse. He will curse Pandavas. That's what he wants. So for that he is asking in that another way, crooked way, he is asking, go and meet my Pandavas and bless them. Then he said, go and meet first Draupadi, have prasadam, then meet Pandavas. That's what he told. That is the prediction I want. That's what he told. Then there was somebody, he accepted, okay, let me go there. Then in the forest, first he is meeting there, he went to their house. By seeing them, all are shocked. Because Draupadi, she has the Akshaya Patra. It is given by sun god to Draupadi, Akshaya Patra. So the Akshaya Patra, it will produce the food, it will give the food as much as they want. But only one condition is there. What is the condition? When Draupadi take the food from the last, she used to take always, she need to take the food at last. After taking the food, it won't produce food for the day. Next day only, next food. So it is the noon time, they are entering there. But by that time what happened? Already all of the Pandavas, they had prasadam, and Draupadi also had, and they washed the vessel and kept it. Akshaya Patra, they washed and kept it. So it is not possible to produce the food after that. It won't produce any food, Akshaya Patra, for that day. Here, how many disciples are there? Durvasa Muni? 10,000 disciples are there with Durvasa Muni. But Akshaya Patra is capable to produce the food for 10,000 disciples. But the condition, what is the condition? It's not satisfied. The condition is not satisfied. Draupadi is supposed to not take the food, then only it will produce. Otherwise, he don't produce the food. Since he taken the prasadam of the day, don't produce. So then, first, anyway they came to our palace, what to do? Then Yudhishthira asked, okay, you came from the long distance, you don't take bath in the river with your disciples, and then you come back, the prasadam will be ready. That's what they told. Then he went to take bath with his disciples. He is going along with his 10,000 disciples. Then Yudhishthira came and asked Draupadi whether you had prasadam or not. Then Draupadi told, I really had prasadam. Now it won't produce any prasadam. Akshaya Patra. Then what to do? Then Yudhishthira, okay, now we are going to die. He is going to give the curse. Anyway, we are in exile. We are already got cursed. We are the curse, we are in exile, their position. Again, he is going to give you one more curse. More, on top of that, he is going to give you one more curse. That's what he was lamenting. Then what happened? Then Draupadi told, see, the devotee of Draupadi is the great devotee of the Lord. The one time first what happened? When she was in the palace, disturbed by Duryodhana and company, what she did? Immediately she remembered the Lord. At the helpless condition, whenever there is a helpless condition, if you remember the Lord, if you ask the Lord, if you hand over the situation to the Lord, without trying to find a solution by ourselves, hand over the situation to the Lord will take care of it. So when that incident happened in that Duryodhana's palace, that time helplessly he called the Lord. Right? Then what happened? Immediately Lord gave the sari, endless sari to her. Already she had experience. She knows that Krishna can help me. Krishna can help me. Krishna is the only person who can help me on any dangerous situation, helpless situation. That she knows. So immediately, if the devotee is a pure devotee, they will always depend on Lord only. all the situation, all the helpless situation, they always depend on the Lord. So immediately in this situation also, there was Muni's situation also, she can't serve the guests. And also is a Durvasa Muni. We already saw what happened with the Aparesh Maharaj. So Durvasa Muni, he should not give any. She was thinking that I am not taking up the Aparesh Maharaj. So immediately she called out the Lord. You remember the Lord, Krishna, you are the only savior for me. Nobody can save me now. Please, I left it on your hands. Please save me. Then Paramatma is everyone saw, he got that news. Then Krishna immediately appeared there, he came there. Then he asked whether then he came there. Then he is thinking that without, he don't know anything kind of, he is asking Draupadi, I am feeling so much hungry, do you have anything to have? Then Draupadi goes, oh Krishna. Now 10,000 people came over here. For them I need to serve. For them I'm asking help to you. Now you yourself are asking to serve me. Like that. Then Krishna told, no problem. She told, actually, Akshay Patra Sangha, what Sangha gave, after I taken prasadam from there, after I take at last, prasadam won't be there for the day. Next day only the next prasadam. So I need to take the last prasadam, that is the condition there. So already taken for today, so it won't produce any prasadam. If it is 1 or 2 people, you can go on here and there and get fruits or something, but 10,000 people are there, what would? Then Krishna told, bring that Akshay Patra here. Let me see. Then Draupadi brought that Akshay Patra and gave it to Krishna. The Krishna is looking at the Akshay Patra here and there, somewhere something will be there, some difference will be there. And inside, there is a small vegetable piece. And Krishna take that piece and he had. Then Krishna told, I am so satisfied. I am so happy, my stomach full, everything. I am feeling satisfied. He took only one small piece of vegetable in that pot, he said satisfied. After Krishna took that, all the 10,000 disciples of Durvasa Muni, along with Durvasa Muni, everybody felt they are also satisfied in their food. They are also satisfied. They felt that they had prasadam, nice prasadam, heavy prasadam. They were in the river. In the river only they are feeling. They had fully stomach full. They can't even have small, little prasadam also. Satisfied. Fully satisfied they also. All the living entities are satisfied. Because why? Because Krishna is satisfied. Then Krishna told, ask Bhima, go and call those Durvasa Muni and his disciples. Then Bhima went to Durvasa Muni, they went to the water. But they felt that they are feeling already, their stomach full. They are not even can't have a small piece also. They were so full, they are satisfied. Then Bhima called them, okay, call, let us, prasadam is ready, you can come and order that prasadam. Then they told, okay, you go, we are coming. We are coming, we just finished, we will change our dress, we will come like that. Then Durvasa Muni and others said, Yudhishthira is a great devotee of the great devotees of the Lord. They already prepared for all of our 10,000 people. Prasadam, so much prasadam they prepared. Now we are not feeling satisfied, we can't have little amount also. So if we are going, then all the things will be wasted, then they will curse us. So better we leave from here only. So they left from the river. They are not even going to go and meet them. They left from the river. So this is Yudhishthira is remembering that during that. See, when just after this chapter is Pandavas retained finally. So this is after the Bhagavatam war, after they completed the kingdom, they are going to retire from the family life. That time, Yudhishthira was remembering this past time, what happened. How Krishna saved. So this is a devotee, they won't lament for anything, they won't afraid or they won't have any fear for anything. Whatever it may be, God is there to help me. That is the only hope they have. So we also need to be there in that kind of situation, that kind of position. Whenever there is a problem, when it's a stressful situation, very unfavorable situation, we also need to give that capability to leave it to the Lord. We should not try to find out a solution of our own. So what will happen in our life if something happens? Not like this, if any trouble situation, any hectic situation, then immediately we will forget the God first. We won't forget, we will forget and we will try to find a solution from others. Right? Some people they will go for suicide. Okay, nobody is there to help me, let me suicide. But the devotee of the Lord, devotees of the Lord, Vaishnavas, they know that Lord is in any situation. There's a test for me. Lord is testing me. Whether I am remembering the Lord, I am calling out for help from the Lord. That's what That's what the Vaishnavas collect. They always they will remember the Lord. They will call out the Lord whenever there is a problem in their life. So this is the learning. We have to learn from this past time. Any situation, call out the Lord. He will come and save us. And one more thing, in this Prabhupada is mentioning about prasadam. We need to have only the prasadam. What is prasadam?
What God
Remnants of the Lord is a prasadam. See, we are giving some flowers, we think that this is prasadam. We are giving some banana from here, this is a prasadam. From garland, it is a prasadam. Right? And we are giving the water, it is a prasadam. Came in the form of, it will come back to us in the form of prasadam. So even the food stuff also, whatever we are eating, we need to offer to the Lord, then we need to have it. It should be converted to the prasadam. We should not think that how it will be converted if I keep in front of the Lord, how it will Lord will come, how we will have. We are not that much position to understand how God will come, how God will eat. In Bhagavad Gita 3.13, there is a sloka. Third chapter, 13th sloka. I'm reading the translation. The devotees of the Lord are released from all kinds of sins because they eat food which is offered first for sacrifice. Others who prepare food for personal sense enjoyment barely eat only sin. This is Lord is saying. Bhagavad Gita, Lord is saying in the third chapter, he is saying that people who are eating without offering the food to the Lord, directly kitchen from the stove, directly taking the food, that is, they are eating only the sin. Papa. Why it is a sin? Why it is a sin? You will say that, okay, I am not eating non-vegetarian, I am eating the vegetable sattvic food only, prepared I am eating. What is the sin in that?
Because it's not purified.
It is not purified, it is one way. See, even if you boiling the water, there are so many microorganisms are dying there. That is also sin. Whatever we are having, that is also the plants. We are plucked from the plants. Or we are
Some living
eating.
beings.
Yeah, there are some living beings. They are living beings, right? Suppose we are eating the palak. It is a layers with the root we will take. We are killing the living entity, right? We are eating, we are having that. For that, also sin will be there. It's not like you are killing a one goat or one hen, then only sin will come. It's not like that. Even if you eat the plants also, you will get a sin. Even if you take the vegetable prasadam also, vegetable food also, it has a sin. Along with it, there is a sin is there. Yes, we are eating a living entity. And while eating, there are so many living entities are dying. All the things we get a sin will be there in the food. So how to make it purify the food? That is, when we offer the food to the Lord, then the food will be purified. Just keep the prasadam, the food, whatever prepared, we will call it as boha. Whatever prepared before offering, that is called boha. Boha we need to keep in front of the Lord. Ring the bell. If you know the prasadam offering mantra, you tell. Otherwise, just say Hare Krishna mantra. Just call on your own way. Krishna, come and eat. Have my prasadam. Have my food. Or have my boga. Like that. Just call out him and keep it for 10-15 minutes and come out and chant one round. Remember Krishna, chant round. Definitely, Krishna will take the food. Whatever the food we prepared, definitely he will take. First of all, what he will do, he will remove the seeds out of it. He will purify the food. And see, in the 9th chapter, 26th sloka, Krishna, what is saying that, Patram Pushpam Palam Toyam. If you don't have anything to offer me, just give me a leaf, a flower, a glass of water at least. That's enough. I'm happy with that. A flower. If you don't give me the flower, give me the leaf at least. Not able to give the leaf also, give me a glass of water. That's enough. Everything is freely available. Right? Even that also is not satisfied. With what he is saying that with love, if you offer to me, I will accept it. That's what Krishna is saying. It is not necessary you need to prepare a chappan boga and we need to offer to Krishna. It's not necessary. Even a glass of water with love, if you offer to Krishna, you will be satisfied. That's what we saw with Draupadi's. He ate only a small piece of vegetable only. The whole, all the universe, all the living entities are satisfied. Because Krishna is satisfied. So to satisfy Krishna, nothing is needed, only the loving exchange is only required. Right? See, when the kid is there, the small kid is there, when we also getting the kids, that time, if we only give them the chocolate or something, some snacks, we will give it to them. If as a reciprocation, the kid bite something and we give it back to us, how much happy we will feel. Right? As a father, as a mother, we will feel. It is our food, our money, we purchase, we give it to the kid. The same thing. The same thing only he is giving. It is not as the kid is adding, it is getting from somewhere. Whatever I gave, he is giving back to me. But why? With the love he is giving. With the innocent small kid, he is giving back to me. Then so much satisfied. We feel happy, so much happy. The similar way, whatever the food stuff, whatever is available in this world, everything is Lord's one, Lord's property. Whatever food stuff we are taking, everything belongs to Lord. We can't own anything. We are saying that I paid the money. No. Nobody can take the ownership of that. Whatever the food. Yes, because of the Lord's mercy, the plants and everything, the grains, everything growing, Lord's mercy, because of we are getting the sun, moon, water, everything is coming. Because of that, it is growing. It is not like only farmer growing. The farmer also part of that, but all the efforts are given by Lord to get the grains. So as a reciprocation, how the kid is giving the sweet to us, giving back. The similar way, we need to give back whatever we have given by the food. So the reciprocation, what Lord is giving the karma-free food. He is removing all the sins, the purified prasadam he is giving, reverence of. Remnants of somebody ate, there's a plate will be there means, it is a remnants of that, right? The similar way we are offering to the Lord, then Lord is eating, then He is giving the remnants to us. Then we are taking, if we are taking and we are mixing with our food and we are taking, it's a prasad. Yes, it's a remnants of Lord. So it is a great, you see, everything is a consciousness. We need to have the consciousness. Okay, whatever we are offering, Lord is having. Whatever we are taking is a remnants of the Lord. So if you have the faith on that, Lord is having the prasada, I am taking the purified and Lord's reverence, then the effect will be there. You knowingly and unknowingly, it's not necessary, you need to know that. Even though somebody, without unknowingly, somebody taking this prasada, only once it's offered to Lord, if you take the prasada, the conscious level will be changing. One time what happened, when Gandhiji, during that freedom fight, he was in jail. So during that time, one night, he was having the prasadam, after, not prasadam, he would take the food to the jail. He had and he went for the sleep. He slept. Morning he wake up, he saw, he's called the superintendent. He asked jailer, called the jailer, he asked, who prepared the food yesterday? Then he asked him, one of our only prepared the food. Why is that? Because I guess you taste the higher side. What is the he asked him. He asked me, he knows that he was spiritually enlightened person. He has some spiritual qualities he has. He believed in Bhagavatam also. So Gandhiji, then he told that yesterday night I had a dream, bad dream. What he was doing? I was putting a big stone on my mother's head. I got a dream like that. I'm killing my mother with my own hands. That kind of dream I got. Then the second how is what is one incident? The person yesterday who prepared the food, he killed his mother because of that he is in the jail. So he prepared that food. So he got the dream. The food prepared by the person, he is he's a killer. He killed his mother. Because of that, they put him in the jail. He prepared the food. On his hands, Gandhiji ate, and he also got the dream like that. So the consciousness, it will get transferred to one place to another place, one person to another person. What is the mood we are preparing the food? The mood will be there in the prasada, the food. So that reason only we need to have the food in the home only. Because at the home only, our mother or our wife, with love, they will prepare the food. Right? If you are in the Swiggy or Zomato, who is preparing the food, we don't know. What kind of condition they are preparing the food. Whether it is hygienic way they are preparing, they are using the proper foodstuffs. You don't know. And what kind of mood? Are they happy? Okay, who is going to have this prasadam? Let them live long. Will there be in that mood they will prepare the prasadam? What do you think? They will shout their board and they are not giving the salary, they are not giving the leave. They are in that mood only. Right? If that mood they prepare means, that will affect our food. And they are coming and serving that food to us. The same consciousness will come to us. So that is the reason only, always we should have the prasada. What is the remnants of the Lord? Whatever we offer to the Lord, sin-free, karma-free food, and that is prasada we should have. Okay. So we need to have prasada. That is one of the point Prabhupada is saying, is testing this. We should have prasada. Krishna himself is saying that without offering, if you take the food stuff, that is none other than you are eating only sins. So after hearing this, it is not like okay, somebody may eat non-vegetarian, somebody may eat onion garlic. So generally, Vaishnavas or devotees of the Lord, they won't eat onion garlic. If you are not able to avoid onion garlic, if you are not able to avoid non-vegetarian, at least you glass of water you can offer to the Lord, glass of milk you can offer to the Lord. Whatever you are offering, put a leaf of tulsi. If you put a leaf of tulsi, that is meant for Lord Krishna or Vishnu. Everybody else can touch that. So you put on tulsi, then you pray to the Lord. Lord, give me at least little bhakti in this life. So just pray to the Lord and ask Him to help. So it is not necessary to okay, I can't avoid onion garlic, so I can't offer anything to the Lord. No, it's not like that. Without onion garlic, whatever you are making, you can offer to the Lord. Without onion garlic, without non-vegetarian, whatever you are preparing, first offer to the Lord. It's not like that you are preparing only this much, only Lord will be everything, you don't need it, what I will get. It's not like that. Lord won't eat everything. See, Lord can eat without taking the prasadam. He is the fullest. Without taking whatever there in the plate, you will also taste that prasadam. Take that food. Take that. You can bless that. You can remove the karma from that. So, offer the food. Now onwards, at least who are not offering, offer the food and have it. Then you will see your conscious level definitely will change. Because you are eating what is offered to Krishna, what is offered to the Lord. You are taking that, you take the prasadam. See, it is not that somebody may ask, because in our house we don't worship Krishna, we will worship Durga Devi, also we worship Lord Shiva, we will not worship Lord Ganesha. Can we do that? Even they won't accept the food directly, whatever we are offering. They also accept the prasadam. Even though they have the temples separate, the Shiva temple, Durga temple, Ganesha temple, in the traditional way, what they used to do, traditional not now people don't know this. Traditional way, they used to keep the Sarigrama Shila in the temple. First, the Sarigrama Shila is the another form of Lord Vishnu. So first they will offer the food, even whatever prasadam they are preparing in the other temples like Lord Shiva, Lord Ganesha, other temple, they are their temple also. They will first offer to the Sarigrama Shila, then because Vishnu is the Eka Purusha. Whatever sacrifices, whatever the thing you are doing, first need to offer to Vishnu. So they will offer to the Sarigrama Shila, then they will take that. After offering one of the remnants, then they will offer to Kali or Ganesha or Shiva or Durga. So that is the traditional way of doing the offering. So first we have to offer the food stuff to Lord Krishna or Lord Vishnu. Then we can, if you want, okay, I can't keep Shiva and Durga without offering. First you offer to Lord Krishna and Vishnu, then you offer the same thing. They will be more happier. They'll be happy. They'll be more satisfied. So be conscious on your foodstuff, because foodstuff is the more effective way to affect your consciousness. The current situation, people are going the kitchenless house. So we should not be with that part of the group of people. Kitchenless house, everything. Anyway, we are getting online. They are assuring that within half an hour we will deliver. Otherwise, it will be free. Because they want to increase their business. They will say whatever they want. Within 30 minutes, we will deliver food stuff in your room. You just have it. No, we should not go trapped in that kind of advertisements. We should not be lazy. We need to prepare the footstep for the Lord. We need to think, we don't want to do anything, okay, so much of things. Just think that I am preparing for the Lord. The prasada, whatever, the house we are preparing the food, I am preparing for the Lord first. Everything we prepare and first we will offer to the Lord. So everything is karma free, it will be blessed. It will take you will be the next progressive way in the bhakti also. That's the reason, ISKCON temple, anywhere you go, you will get a prasada. Why we are distributing prasada? Even the roadside also will go and will distribute. The people, they don't know about ISKCON, they don't know about Krishna, for them also will give prasada. Why? At least they will get that Shukruti. Let them get that Shukruti. Because through the effect of how you are chanting, the same effect is there, the food also. Because whatever connected with the Lord, you think that only chanting is the highest and footstep is the lowest. It's not like there is no highest, lowest, everything. All the things, whatever service we are doing for the Lord, everything has the same effect. You are chanting also same effect, and you are having prasada also same effect. So please prepare food and offer to the Lord and have it from now onwards. It is karma free and it will take you one step higher in the bhakti day by day. The conscious level will increase. You can feel, practically you can feel that if you take the prasada only, not taking the outside food. Because our consciousness getting damaged because of the person who is preparing the food is damaging the consciousness. Hare Krishna, thank you everyone for your patience to hearing me last 1.5 hours. Any questions, any comments, any feedback? Yes, sir. Actually, if you want to spiritually advance, there are 3 modes of natures are there. Yesterday we saw in the class. Mode of goodness, mode of passion, and mode of ignorance. 3 are there. So if you want to spiritually advance, actually, we should not, you need to come out of this mode. That's what Krishna is saying in Bhagavad Gita. All these 3 modes will keep you in this material world only. You need to come out from these 3 modes of nature. That is Shuddha Sattva. That mode is Shuddha Sattva. Apart from these 3 modes, Shuddha Sattva. That is the very highest level. We can't go to that level. So in order to go to that level of Shuddha Sattva level, at least bare minimum we need to be in the mode of goodness. Then only you can try for the Shuddha Sattva. So the onion and garlic, it will induce your heat in your body first, and it will give the problem to your body. Actually, those are all kind of medicines. Medicines when you take, when some problem, then only you take. Every day if you take medicine, daily if you take paracetamol, it will be freely available. It will take paracetamol. What will happen? It will spoil your kidney. Small paracetamol only, but it will spoil your kidney. Why? That is a medicine. So onion garlic has some medicinal qualities, and also it has some qualities. It will induce our senses also. Induce our senses. Agitation, we will be in agitated mode. We will be in the mode of passion only. You can't come to the mode of goodness. Because it is producing the heat and it is producing the agitating mode. It is decreasing our senses. So that reason only we are avoiding onion garlic. We should avoid onion garlic. That's the way it is said that we should avoid onion garlic. And in the Puranas there is a stories also there. Onion and garlic, it is kind of a blood of demigods, so we should not deal with demons. We should, from that it came, so we should not take it. So we should avoid onion and garlic. The reason behind it, we can't go to the level of mode of goodness. Yes, in order to get into the bhakti, the progress in bhakti, we need to come to the Sutta Sattva. You should come out of goodness also. Beyond the goodness, we need to go. So at least, if you are in the goodness, then only you can think about at least spiritual life, little chant sometime. Let me go read Bhagavad sometime. Then the mode of goodness only you can feel. So in order to keep you in mode of goodness, you need to avoid. Yes, Prabhu.